Hi, it's Caitlin from Streetside Style, and I'm here with my Project Artistry video for the month of July. So I have done several videos in past months for Project Artistry, but this month is my biggest yet. I've got about 10 products to share with you. And if you aren't familiar with Project Artistry, I'll give you a quick little rundown before we get into the swatches. So Project Artistry is a multi-brand collaboration shop, much like Polish Pickup and Hella Handmade Creations. It is based in Canada, which is something different compared to the other ones. There is only shipping, unfortunately, at this time to the US and Canada, but shipping is a flat rate of $5 US. Doesn't matter how many polishes you buy, you get $5 flat rate shipping, and the polishes all are pre-orders, so they ship out 4 weeks after the shop closes. So the shop opens every month on the 23rd and closes by the 27th. It opens at 7 p.m. and closes at 7 p.m. All products are exclusive to Project Artistry, so you're not going to find them anywhere else. They're limited edition and you can only buy them through Project Artistry. So if you do buy a polish, then you go back later and you're like, I kind of need something else, they will combine shipping and issue a refund at the end of the sale. So like I said, no matter how many you buy, it's going to be that flat rate shipping. So in the description below, I will include a link to the Project Artistry shop, as well as information on each of the polishes, their names in the order of appearance, as well as a cap if there is one, and the price. So the other thing about Project Artistry is that there is this sort of like team concept. So for July, there is a theme. It's two opposing themes. So it's Fairytale versus horror. And you probably already guessed that I'm more on the Fairytale side of things. I can't do scary movies. I've seen like maybe a handful in my life, and I still have nightmares to this day about some of them. So let's just get into it.
So first up we have Cuticles. So they will have two products. The first one is their barrier butter, and the scent is called Don't Fall Asleep. So this one's inspired by Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. This is a coffee bean ice cream scent, and I would say to me this smells more on the like mocha cocoa side, and the same applies for the cuticle oil. They have the same scent. I love both of these products. I'm a big fan of Cuticles. I find the oil and the barrier butter both very nourishing, and the scent is amazing. I love it. I'm not a coffee drinker, but you get a tiny hit of it, but it's definitely more of that brown sugar, cocoa powder, buttercream scent, and it's perfect. So the first of the polishes is Treo Lacquer Lost in the Woods, and this one is described as a bright blue jelly base filled with various green glitters, and it's inspired by the story of Hansel and Gretel. So this, as you see, has a really good formula. I only needed 2 coats to get it opaque, and there are a ton of glitters that come out with literally no effort at all. So here it is with top coat and 2 coats of polish and 1 coat of top coat. I will say it smoothed out quite nicely, but if you're going to be wearing this more than just swatching like I did, probably 2 coats of top coat. And here we have Paint It Pretty Polish, Do You Want a Balloon? And this one is inspired by the movie It. So this is a red jelly base packed with iridescent flakes that shift red to gold and gold flakies as well. So this one also has a really great formula. I did do 3 coats for this one. So this is 2 coats. You could probably leave it at 2 coats if you don't mind like a more of a sheer jelly look, but if you really want to build up the flakies or you have a very visible nail line, you'll probably want 3 coats. So here it is in 3 coats with top coat, and it smooths out really nicely with top coat. And as you can see, it's very multi-dimensional with those gold flakes especially. There's something really interesting about those. So I really like this polish, and you can't go wrong with a good red jelly. And here we have Girly Bits. So this one is called Tale as Old as Time. And I forgot to mention, but this is Team Fairytale. The Paint It Pretty Polish is Team Horror, and Treo Lacquer is a Fairytale. So back on the Fairytales, this one is described as a soft taupey gray base with a strong pink to gold shifting aurora shimmer. blue color shifting iridescent flakes and subtle holographic flakes sprinkled throughout. So this is a really great formula. Here it is in 3 coats plus top coat. The shimmer is very strong, but those iridescent flakes stand out beautifully against it. The holo catches the light, and this is one of those colors that maybe you could get away with wearing if you're not technically allowed to wear nail polish. I don't know, you can try it. And here we have Saki Cosmetics. This one is called Brave. So this is also Team Fairytale, and Merida was the inspiration for Saki Cosmetics nail polish this month. This is a teal polish with green to blue and silver flakes. So this was actually my first time working with a Saki Cosmetics polish, and I was pleasantly surprised. This is a jelly, but it has a really good formula. I think I might have been able to get away with 2 coats as my nails are short here, but it builds up really well. In 3, it has a very smooth formula, and here it is in 3 coats with top coat. The top coat smoothed it out, and it was really nice. So here we have Red Panda Lacquer Märchenland, and this is my first time working with this brand as well. They are on Team Fairytale, and this is described as a light blue crelly with pink, orange, gold, green, and blue glitters in different sizes. It's inspired by Märchenland, which is the land of fairy tales. It's from an anime series called Smile Precure, also known as Glitter Force in the US. So this built up really nicely in 3 coats. It has a really good formula. I was very impressed with it. And I think the glitters just sparkle and twinkle so nicely. They show up really well between the layers, and that's 3 coats plus top coat. It'll be a little difficult to remove just because of the glitter, but they're super tiny. So it's just a really cute polish, and I liked it a lot. And here we have a second polish from Red Panda Lacquer. This one is called Royale Candy, and it's a topper inspired by the main fairy of the Precure team and the Queen of Märchenland. So it's a pink to purple to gold shimmer topper. I showed it over the Crelly because I thought it looked super cute that way, if you want to get both of them and wear them together. But I'm showing it to you over a black so you can see how it shows up against a darker base and you get a better sense of the contrast. And here we have Fiendish Fancies, the Rose Wilted. So this is also Team Fairytale, and it is a shimmery coral jelly with gold shimmer and multi-dimensional glitter in red, black, and white. And this one is inspired by Pan's Labyrinth. So this one has quite a bit of glitters. They are heavy, so I would recommend / in order to get the glitters that you see here like I did, you're going to have to put the bottle upside down and do a bit of fishing. They're heavy glitters, so that's just sort of the way they work, but that's 3 coats plus top coat. And I think it looks pretty good when you've got that sort of scattering of glitter like I was able to get on my nail. And last but not least, we have My Indie Polish, Don't You Like Clowns? And this one is for Team Horror. And this one, Tanya went with her favorite character ever, Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses. This one is full of different types of glitters and darker micro flakes all in a white base. I'm seeing mostly blues and reds and then some tiny little yellow glitters. So I actually put this on in just 2 coats and then applied top coat, and everything smoothed out nicely because Tanya makes amazing crellies.
As always, these brands did an incredible job with their polishes. I would say when I think about the polishes I swatched, Märchenland from Red Panda Lacquer stands out. I thought that was a really well done crelly. I've never tried the brand before, but the formula was really good, as you could see, and I really liked the sparseness and the tininess of the glitters. It built up really nice, so I'm very impressed with that one. And of course, I absolutely love the Paint It Pretty polish. I think that captures the inspiration very well from what I've seen. Haven't seen the movie, but seen posters, and that's enough to scare me. And that red is a really great take on the balloon. And I think the Treo lacquer is super pretty too. I love the color of the base and those neon glitters. I just think it's a really different polish. So please let me know in the comments if you are planning to shop Project Artistry this month, and let me know which of these you liked. Hopefully you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video.